This is Eyewitness News at 10.
Thanks for joining us for Eyewitness News at 10. Hello, I'm Brad Burr.
And I'm Tina Stein. We begin tonight continuing to follow a story we reported on Eyewitness News at 9 on Local 7. We go live now to the scene of a house fire. Flames still roaring at this hour. This is on Smith Staples Road in Henderson County, about a mile off Highway 41. At least 3 departments are on scene. It started as a garage fire at about 9, but quickly spread. In other news tonight, benefits for same-sex couples in Indiana has been a contentious issue for years. Lawmakers passed a constitutional ban on gay marriage early last year, which a judge later struck down. And now homosexuals facing another battle.
Indiana lawmakers passed the controversial religious freedom bill today that will allow businesses to reject serving same-sex couples. Eyewitness News' Stuart Hammer has the story.
From your local election headquarters, the first name in the mix to run for president in 2016. Texas Senator Ted Cruz will campaign to be the next commander-in-chief. He made the announcement overnight in a 30-second video on Twitter. 44-year-old Cruz is the first to formally announce his candidacy in what's expected to be a crowded GOP primary. The first-term senator is well known for his opposition to the Affordable Care Act. He was a key figure behind the government shutdown in 2013, in which he filibustered on the Senate floor for 21 hours while reading Dr. Seuss. Scroll through Facebook, often you'll see life's brighter moments, a baby born, a wedding, maybe a new job. But sometimes a post will pop up that may catch you by surprise, a post involving a loved one who's passed away. Tonight we examine death on Facebook and how emotionally we're impacted by friends and family leaving their footprints online. Legacies etched in labels. A place for rest, for sharing life's missed moments. Over time, the visits may diminish, but visits of a different sort, keeping loved ones part of us, possibly more than ever before.
I'll never take my sisters down. After I pass away, I would hope people would keep mine up.
Just as her picture lines the wall and bookcase, Lindsay Coulter's presence very much alive on Facebook. She was only 19 when she died almost 3 years ago. Her family prefers to not talk about why.
She was a good person. She loved animals. She loved her friends, and her friends loved her.
If you didn't know Lindsay, the only sign of her death virtually is of what others write on her timeline.
It kind of gives you the sense that you're talking to that person. It would kind of give you some comfort.
Sister Jennifer Miller is the spiritual care coordinator for Deaconess VNA Hospice. Her feelings are split on maintaining relationships with the deceased online.
I think that for those who really need Facebook to grow, to continue to grow, use it. I think Facebook can probably be a detriment to many people because it might hold up their grief, it might prolong their grief, it might not be what they need at all.
It just kind of pops up and freaks you out a little bit.
Jenny Hunt is the executive producer of Eyewitness News. Her job requires staying up to date on social media, opening the door to constant reminders of her father's sudden death.
I completely understand that, you know, people want to reach out or just send a reminder or say, hey, I remember you, or this song made me think of you. If that makes somebody feel better or remember my dad more, I hope that, you know, it does make them feel better. And it did me for a while too, but sometimes it does kind of stings when you're missing somebody.
There is something in each of us, I think, that is a mystery about death and that is very private. And when everything's out there for everybody to see, it's almost like a naked expose or something. And that, I think, is sad.
Almost 1.5 billion users are on Facebook each month. New pages are created every day, and every day some stay eerily frozen with one's final post. Facebook, addressing death, it now allows users to share their final wishes, similar to a will. You can choose to have your page deleted in the case of death or memorialized. That allows you to choose a legacy contact who will one day administer the memorial page. It's a platform for new memories and photos that also prohibits the legacy contact from tampering with one's past.
Whenever their birthday pops up, I'll tell them happy birthday.
Memorial pages do not send notifications for the birthdays that would have been. But some like that reminder. Travis Coulter says he enjoys reading what others write to his deceased sister Lindsay and others he's lost.
The year my sister died, like one of my really serious girlfriends from high school died on my birthday. Then another one of my friends committed suicide like two weeks later. Then another one of my friends committed suicide like a couple months after that. And then another one committed suicide a couple months after that. And then another one died in a car crash. And it was like funeral, 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 funeral.
Coulter says he's lost at least 15 friends over the last 2 years. Several served with him in Iraq. All continue to have a presence online. If you do not set up a legacy contact, your family must jump through a few hoops to get your page changed. To have it deleted or memorialized, you must submit a death certificate. Otherwise, you'll continue to be a user on Facebook till the end of time. And this is really illustrating what Facebook and social media is all about. It depends on the individual. Right. And how people react. So. Right, because for some it's very difficult. Very difficult. But also to keep in mind, Facebook makes money. There's advertisers out there, so the more people that are on Facebook with active pages, whether they're alive or not, that's ad revenue. All righty, enlightening report, Tina. Thanks a lot.